Who's Pink Fresh playing? I know Mistake is playing Zero again.
I gotta double check. I know VGC is doing something tonight. We can check that out later on.
Yeah, they have a...
But for now, we are going to look right into our own as we continue the bracket. We've got Patch versus DT60.
So we've seen DT60 before. We caught a little bit of him in the last time we were on the mic. However, we did not get Patch, which means we have yet to see Ness on stream today. So this will be a treat for you guys who were tuned in earlier, who might not have seen any Ness play, at least in singles.
Now, Long Island is home to a couple of Ness players. Probably the most notable of them being PK Chris, who's not with us today. But Patch was also a good show of faith to show that Ness love has not died out here. But Ness's kit as a whole is sort of strange in this game.
Yeah, Ness feels... a lot of people are saying that Ness just feels like a shell of his former self in Smash 4. I think Ness is one of those characters that suffers a lot from everyone got changed but me. Because a lot of his kit is the same. I mean, up air is a little bit different, as you can see. And I think that in general was a bit of a nerf because the noggin was a really strong move in Smash 4. But I do think because he's such a similar character, he does suffer from the fact that everybody got better. And the other thing is that the mechanics in general don't really help him. Ness doesn't like to run that much, and he doesn't really like to tilt actually either. Like, none of his tilts are incredibly strong, like down tilt maybe, up tilt maybe. But I just feel like in general, the mechanics that should help him most really don't. He loved to spam air dodge, now he can't.
Yeah, that being taken away is huge.
So I think in general, Ness is going to have a little bit of a hard time in the meta. However, Patch taking that first stock saying, at least on a micro level, you are entirely wrong with him.
Ness's tools just work very strangely, and I feel like a lot of people on Long Island got used to fighting Ness, so a lot of that carries over well. On top of that, I feel like the changes to shields, and generally making shields weaker, makes Ness in turn weaker, because him getting so much off of grabs that he can't really confirm as much anymore. People are going to be more aggressive, people are going to be in space, so he needs to play more of the get off movement.
Yeah, and you want to talk about grabs being nerfed because shield is nerfed. That might sound like something that's completely irrelevant, but for a character like Ness where he can't chase you down and grab you or confirm hits in the grab, the easiest way to get a grab is a shield grab. So that's why a character like Ness does struggle versus a character like Lucario who can chase you down and still get those grabs.
Oh, Player 4 has joined us for a small little pop-in.
A little soiree.
Well, what do you have to say about Francis versus Pat? You got anything? Got anything for the crowd? Boys at home? What do you got to say about Ness and I?
Both of them?
These characters are reportedly lame. Both characters are lame.
You like that?
Ness is more lame than Ike. Mate, you kicked over my drink.
Player 4,
please,
you're not.
You're a mess.
Yeah,
please,
what is happening?
Please get paper
the
towels.
Socks and the. Alright.
Player 4, you've ruined it.
I'm worried.
Player 4. Senai Village,
so
please
worried.
clean up my carpet. Please. Senai Village, please sponsor me a roll of paper towels. This was a perfectly fine. This was a great match. This was a great time. Me and Rhythm were having a blast.
Yeah, this was a real match at one point.
Yeah, this was a real match.
Commentary.
And now this match is now sponsored by Senai Village cleaning up my floor.
Yeah.
Just a quick shout out to Gus. Gus, you're managing a fine player who's cleaning up the drinks he spills. It's just a mess.
Yeah. This is what's happening right now.
Meanwhile, DT60 going to take game 1.
Oh my god.
Francis, Pat, if you're watching back on these VODs, blame Reggie. Competitive integrity has been challenged by Senai Village Reggie Player 4.
Yeah. I'm really disappointed, man. I thought better.
Hey, could you please get me a different... Oh, all right.
Oh, damn.
All right. What food? When? What? Why am I getting you food for escape? All right, we'll get food after this bracket's done. We'll go to not Denny's, I promise you.
This always happens when you're around. It
I've
been to 3 tournaments with you, and all of it has happened every time. I disagree. The data's on my side. I think you're wrong. Yeah, I know. You can't defend your case. The people are not on your side, player 4. Get out of here, Reggie.
All right. So with player 4 having now terrorized this set, game 2 is bringing us to Kalos Pokemon League, and I think this is a really solid pick for Patch, but he's got to do something to slow down DT60 because he's just running over him.
Yeah, right now it's kind of... Ike in this game is so weirdly oppressive compared to last game, and I just don't think Patch is ready for it thus far. I think he's either going to have to slow down the pace or get so far in Ike's zone that he really can't throw anything out. And right now he's kind of in this weird middle ground, and it's just not working out for him. Ooh, counters the PK Thunder. Really doesn't do anything for either of them. But right now Patch needs to put something together, or it's going to look like Patchwork. Yeah, I'm sick.
I love it.
Yeah, that PK Thunder, same as last game, or same as Smash 4. It's still a really effective tool off stage. Now even better because you can't really air dodge it.
Yeah, and I've also noticed that it manages to kill at respectable percentages if you just hit it raw.
Yeah, because not only can it like kill, but because it knocks you a little bit further, it can actually edge guard. Again, no magnet hands, or worse magnet hands, means that any move that sends you off stage is automatically a little bit better.
Back throw, kind of ass though. Not gonna lie, it's just not as good as it once was.
I don't know if it's a little weaker, it might or might not be, but I think the biggest issue is that it just, you can't run past it. So you can't do that run past turnaround back throw that Nesses were so used to doing. Oh, are you dead? Oh, great double recovery.
Ooh, everyone coming back. No one's done with this match yet.
Everyone is here on stage. One of the things that I actually wish Patch was doing was the biggest buff that Ness got in this game, which was that down smash now actually hangs below the ledge. I mean, Patch hasn't really been able to put DT in the position where that down smash would hit, but I still think that that buff is the strongest one that Ness has, and I would like to see him put DT in a position where he can utilize a tool that has been given to him in the new game. But right now, Patch is actually mounting quite the comeback. Percentages are actually in his favor now, although Ike will be killing with an up air at any point.
Yeah, even forward tilt will threaten kill at this rate as well.
Oh, forward tilt is going to kill for sure. Though, Ness has this back throw.
He does.
And he's spacing for it right now, too.
I just had to double check my notes for something. It is worth noting that as far as counter picks are concerned, I think this stage may have been a bit of a questionable pick for Patch. He's making it work really well for himself right now. But laterally speaking, this stage is fairly large. It's notably larger than Battlefield, pardon me. So, as far as killing with any of his throws go, the stage is not the way.
Yeah, and in fact, not only is it large laterally, but it's also large longitudinally. It's both a horizontally and vertically large stage, and so back throw, which is great because it can kill either off the top or off the side, isn't really amazing on this stage because it couldn't kill off of either.
Yeah, the stage's height is also this. Oh, that's not going to do it, but all right. The stage's height is the same as Battlefield, but both of those are relatively high ceilings. So it's like he would have had to pick into something like Stadium or maybe Frigate. It would have been an interesting pick to see if that was his game plan.
That little frame trap there, I don't know if Patch could have done anything. It doesn't look like it. That dash attack from Ike was really, really strong. Ooh, Patch with the aggressive way to fight his way out of the corner. It's not going to threaten just yet. I love Patch's use of air dodges here to get back on stage. And weaving around, this stage was a really good choice for him in terms of getting back on the stage. Neutral has been reset. Patch is looking for that grab. Ooh, double jump around. And there's the forward air. DT is going to seal it out 2-0. Though Patch looked a lot better in that second game, I would say.
Yeah, he was picking it up, but I feel like the stage is really what ended up sealing his fate.